Welcome to yet another edition of Wardy Screencast. This is the second in a series of the 3 questions to keep in mind when reading nonfiction texts. We already have what surprised me. Now we're going to have what did the author think I already knew. Think about it. At times you've read stuff and you have trouble comprehending or understanding exactly what's being talked about, and you go back and look, it's because you don't know what the author's talking about. He or she has not really done a great job explaining it to you. They assume you already know some things. So, while it's frustrating sometimes as a reader, we have to make sense of it. But then as a writer, we don't want to do that to our audience. So, look, this video, if I was able to play it for you on my screencast, would be about snowboarding at the X Games. And they talk about 960s and 1080, quadruple, triple, axle, whatever. I have no idea what any of that is. I'm able to make sense of it by watching it, but I have to put work in. So really, what did the author think I already knew? There's 4 categories of it, and I would probably take note of these. Again, all this is just to help you understand some of these texts as we go to read them through the semester for our writing projects. So, what did the author think I already knew? The author thought I knew what this word means. Again, vocabulary, going to have to use context clues. The author thought I could picture this. I'm going to show you an example of that in a minute. The author thought I already knew something about this, some prior knowledge. Again, I'll show you that in a minute. And the author thought I'd get or understand how this happens, the sequence of events. All right, so let's look at this. Now this is for a little bit of technical writing here. If you're installing a new electrical box, fasten it to a ceiling joist or 2x4 wood brace between 2 ceiling joists. If there isn't a suitable joist or brace available, but you have access to the framing through the attic, add a brace that can support the fan. I got this from Lowe's.com on how to install a ceiling fan. Think about this. Vocabulary. Do I know what a ceiling joist is? Do I know what a brace is? Framing through the attic. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. If not, you got to figure that out before you can put the fan in. Visualize. All right, if I've never opened up a ceiling before, I know what joists look like, I can't visualize what this is. All right, if you're a visual learner, sometimes it helps to draw a picture out. Prior knowledge, again, this goes back to I think some of the vocab here. So what you're seeing is the author assumes you know what these terms are, what this would look like, and if you don't, you have to put a little bit of extra work in to figure it out. So if you're in trouble, just think, all right, what does the writer think I know? I have to find this out so I can really understand what he or she is trying to say. That is question 2 for reading nonfiction.